Would you believe that these photos were taken on a 12 years old iPhone? This is the iPhone 5S. This phone was launched in 2013. It has an 8 megapixel camera, which is nothing like the current iPhone 16 Pro Max, which has a 48 megapixel camera. I'm doing this experiment to see if it's able to match up with modern cameras and modern iPhone in its current state.
Hey guys, I'm here in Gardens by the Bay, a popular tourist destination in Singapore, to see if the iPhone 5S, a 12 years old phone, is able to match up with modern cameras in 2025. Let's go!
I would say I'm pretty familiar with Gardens by the Bay, but doing this mini challenge allowed me to explore a little bit more and try to explore my creative freedom and train my eye for photography. If you ever visit Gardens by the Bay, I do recommend you guys to check out the lily pond, and I'm sure you can find tons of photos on the internet to how it looks like. I started off taking photos of the lily pad because I knew that when I'm getting up close and personal with it, I'm able to capture the various textures and also the still water, creating this reflection of the sky, providing more depth to the photo. Over here, I was switching to landscape orientation, and I felt that just tilting a bit of the angle could create a big difference in the photo. And so you can see here, just angling a bit upwards allowed me to capture more of the sky and letting the colors shine through. Another one of the restrictions I feel that I had was not having the macro mode. But surprisingly, the camera was pretty good and it captured decent amount of details in this close-up shot. It seemed a little bit daunting initially when I started out with the challenge. After capturing a few photos, I actually felt more comfortable using the phone, and knowing that it's a 12 years old iPhone, I didn't put a lot of pressure on myself, expecting that the photos would be amazing. I do have to say, the camera on a 12 years old phone is pretty amazing for what it is. It is able to retain a lot of the details and quality even when cropped in. And also, the dynamic range is pretty decent when placed into Lightroom for color grading. Another spot that I really love in this area is the cloud forest. I recommend you guys to come here if you ever visit Singapore. Oh, take note, you'll need an admission ticket to get into the cloud forest. The only setting I was able to utilize was using the manual slider to adjust the exposure. Aside from the typical scenery and landscape shots, I thought a good way to showcase the camera was to try and capture street moments that happen along the way. As I ventured deeper into the cloud forest, one of the things that always captivates me is sunlight. I noticed that there was a unique pattern that's casted on the glass panels, which created an interesting sight to photograph and capture, as it gave a lot more dimensions with the textures formed by shadow. Despite it being a 12 years old phone, the one camera system in the iPhone 5S performs really well, and it surprisingly captures a lot of details even without the macro mode our modern iPhone has. In a moment, I'll show you guys the photo I've just taken, and it just blows my mind how good the camera actually is. I did continue to explore the whole of Cloud Forest and captured some amazing photos that I'll be sharing with you guys at the end of the video.
So I just got done with this mini challenge that I set myself out to do, which is to capture photographs with the iPhone 5S. You see, I'll be doing some comparison here with photos that I shot on the iPhone 14 Pro Max compared to the iPhone 5S. There's a significant difference just because of the hardware, but still I think at the end of the day, it's all about the eye for photography. Using the iPhone 5S in this little challenge that I set out to do helped me improve that in terms of seeking for photos that I want to capture or different unique angles that can help enhance the photo even though the hardware isn't that good. I think all in all, I didn't expect anything much from this little challenge, just that it was fun to do and I set out to do what I wanted to do, which is to capture unique photos and hopefully show you guys that the iPhone 5S can achieve so much more. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more such content in the future. And I do have plans to create more photo assignments or even some special projects, so do stay tuned. Thank you.